Our final road trip report comes from Darren Lindsay in Devon.
It's Safer Users Day with Project Edward, and we're at Moto Services in Exeter, and we've got some really good guests joining us today to talk about better planning to make those trips safer from GRIDSERVE and also from Moto Services. And we're also going to engage with the public to understand what they're doing to change their behaviours.
The reason why Project Edward is important to us is, as a business, strategically, we're on the road network and we're here for drivers, and specifically to make sure that they plan their journey, they take a break, they recharge, and they get ready to go on and enjoy the rest of their day.
I'm blown away actually by being here today and seeing how much of a movement of vehicles and the amount of charging sessions we've experienced just by being here for the last hour or so. I think this needs to happen everywhere, and as you can see by where we stood and also the construction going on behind us, it is happening at a huge scale. This needs to happen everywhere, but also we need that mentality of a slight change in understanding of how you charge your vehicle. And the thing that I've been saying recently is, I don't stop to charge, I charge because I've stopped. And there's a difference between those two things. There's a lot of education piece to do within the EV, not just the EV community, but these new drivers and them understanding how charging works. It's not a linear curve. It's not a linear charging session, particularly in the high-powered stuff like we're seeing today. So there's a thing called a charging curve, which means that vehicles will charge more quickly at the beginning of the cycle and then taper off at the end as all the cells are balancing. And what that means in real terms is after about 80 or 90%, typically 80%, the charging sessions slow right down as the car throttles back the amount of energy it can take.
So Nick, we've now had the opportunity to sort of engage with a few of the customers here on the forecourt about their experience. Do you mind just sort of feeding back to us some of the thoughts and suggestions made by them, and maybe then answering to that in terms of what you're doing to improve that experience?
Yeah, so I think there was 3 key points. One, they're all planning their journeys. So they know where they are going to, obviously, but they plan their stops. And when they do get here, they know they're going to charge and they're going to take a break. And whether they're doing a long journey, so we spoke to a lady from Brighton who's coming all the way down to Cornwall, or whether it's a short journey, they've thought about it and they know what they're going to do. So the first thing is plan their journey. Second thing is just realise that you are going to take a break and use it to recharge not just your car, but yourself. So that would be the second thing that I'd say. And the third thing is just around as it gets busier, also don't worry about that. We're building the infrastructure. We're adding 12 more chargers here at Exeter, so we'll go up to 24 chargers. So you will get onto a charger. So don't have that anxiety, because that's also not great in terms of whilst you're making your journey. So that would be the 3 things that I took from them. Taking a break shouldn't be frustration. It should be in your plan. Yeah, you should be looking at it and thinking, right, I can have a stop, I can charge my car up, and we can actually have a better onward journey and a much safer onward journey for everybody.
So we've just come to the end of a very encouraging day when it comes to being safer on the roads as road users. A great number of things were shared with us, in particular about tiredness and the need for better planning. But not just that, what was really exciting to hear from people is some of the things they're doing to support that. For example, from Moto Services here, they understand that when it gets busier, we need to have in place the right infrastructure to make sure the flow is here, certainly on the EV charge points. We were here for just a few hours, but they were very, very busy. That was the experience there. We also noticed from many people as well about not charging your car up to the 100%. It's about getting it to that optimum of 80 and 90 and then moving on again with the better planning. If we can sort of abide by these rules, I think everyone would have a much more relaxed journey out there. We would reduce that range anxiety and we'd all be safer on the roads.